also don't let our families say anything negative about our spouse's culture. Lexi and I have both stuck up to our families to make sure that we preserve the atmosphere around our children and around our own marriage in general.
Yes, stereotypes exist, but we do not overgeneralize in front of our children.
Like, subscribe to the channel, hit the bells, get notifications anytime I go live and make a video. Make sure you still subscribe to this channel, like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Let's get into this. I told you we had to talk about this. This biracial couple is online just doing the most. And I don't know if they're doing it for attention or they really believe the stuff that they're saying. Their page is _the Cole Life, and I think their last name must be Cole. But I brought a special guest in here to talk about this because there's nobody better to talk about a biracial children in a mixed couple like my wife, who's white.
Your
so welcome to the show.
Wife.
Welcome to the show, Corinne.
Thank you, honey.
All right, so let's talk about this a little bit. These people triggered me yesterday because I'm scrolling through.
Yeah, you were big triggered.
I mean, I'm scrolling through Instagram, and we got biracial kids.
Yeah.
And when I see people doing stuff like this, it just reminds me of why so many mixed kids are so toe up. They're psychologically
Colin Kaepernick syndrome
damaged.
Yeah.
Because they feel like they don't have an identity because their parents are doing this.
Yeah.
All right, pull up the clip and we're going to watch it together.
More intentional things we do with our mixed family.
We don't make jokes about our culture or ethnicity in front of our kids. They're too young to understand. We'll take that personally.
Number 2, we also don't let our families say anything negative about our spouse's culture. Lexi and I have both stuck up to our families to make sure that we preserve the atmosphere around our children and around our own marriage in general.
Yes, stereotypes exist, but we do not overgeneralize in front of our children. We have our experience, but we want them to create their own experience.
And last, we tell the truth about our history to our kids, even the hard parts that don't look good on us.
Fit check.
Notice how we said on white people.
Did you notice that?
Yeah.
Think about this.
Where the history is bad on whitey.
Yeah, like we like for instance, if they came on a podcast and we were sitting down with them and they go, tell the truth about our history. Well, what history about black people are y'all telling the truth about?
They're not talking about FBI crime stats, I guarantee it.
They're not talking about people selling dope to their own brothers and sisters, all the crime that's committed in the inner cities, the murder rate in the inner cities.
No.
How black people commit way more crime than anybody else.
No, they're talking about white people racist.
Right. They're not talking about how black people also own slaves.
Right.
And all of these other things that is inherently negative about black people.
Yeah. I will say at first when you sent me their videos, I was like, oh, they're cute. And it wasn't like overtly BLM 2020, like white people bad. But as I was looking through the videos, it's like, oh, it's so, I don't know, that whole like victim mentality and like you have to walk on eggshells because you don't want to offend a black person and white people bad. I was like, no wonder these mixed kids, you know what I mean? No wonder mixed kids got issues.
Yeah, look
I don't know.
Look at the other video of their kids.
Right.
This is another one
Right.
where he's running with his
It
kids
gets worse.
and he's saying this is where we get this from. Here's another video. Roll the clip.
We recently talked to a group of mixed adults, and they mentioned one of the reasons they struggle with identity was because one side was more favored than the other. And I don't know if that's true, but here's the thing. I'm very much aware that I'm a white father raising a son and daughter that's a different skin tone than me. And what I do know is that I don't know how their experience will be in this world. So I try to educate myself as much as possible and also challenge my own subconscious biases and stereotypes because I had them. But when it comes to raising my son and understanding the challenges he will face with his skin tone, I am not arrogant enough to believe I can teach him those things alone. We've built a large community filled with strong men that surround him, and I lean on them to help impart wisdom and strategies to navigate this world from their experience that I will never have. And as a father, I have to be humble enough to know I don't have all the answers, and also educate myself so that my son always knows
like
I'm going to be right there beside him every step.
Now, think about this.
Brandon.
Well, he says, I don't know what my son's experience is going to be. Well, your son's experience is going to be what your experience is.
What you make it, what you instill in him, what you teach him. You teach him what's important.
Why is it going to be so much different than you? If your son was white, would you say his experience would be the same as mine? But if my son is not white, his experience is going to have to be something different? Then he goes, good, we surround about good men that can teach him. It was all black people.
All black men. All black men. Which is fine if those are the good men that are in his life, totally fine. But it's like, oh, I've got to I don't know. We totally totally disagree with like this kind. When Bo will say stuff like I'm black, and then Bo will say stuff like I'm white, and we're like, yeah, you're black like daddy and you're white like mommy. There's no better or worse. There's no like, oh, we got to teach him how to be black and we got to teach him how to be white. It's like, no, you're Bo. And I don't know, the way I see it is like, you got the best of your daddy and the best of your mommy. Like, you're going to run circles around everybody else. You know what I mean? I don't.
Right. And also it's very interesting because
there's a few more clips they got to put.
Yeah, it's a few more clips, but it's very interesting because, you know, you don't create things that are not there subconsciously.
Right. Yeah.
Our kids have experiences with their both sides of the family equally. Like, I don't think Bo is like, my grandmother's black on my daddy's side, and it's Grandma Brenda, Grandma Carol, my daddy, your daddy. He hugs, he loves. Yeah. Everybody's the same. Nobody's even talking about.
Yeah, this cousin's, this cousin's black, this cousin's Mexican. It's just people are people.
All right, let's play another clip. We got like 2 more clips because we want to show the hypocrisy too. But this is just another clip of their trying to learn themselves in relationships. Roll a clip.
We haven't shared our full story in a while, and I think it's time to share it again. See Lexi and I now, but we were not always on the same page. Our story is one of a lot of hard work to understand each other's worlds and experiences. So I grew up in a Pentecostal church, and I was around the culture heavily. But that didn't automatically translate to me understanding everything. And when Trayvon Martin happened, Lexi and I had just started dating, and it sparked a lot of challenging conversations to learn how we saw the world. And because I cared about her, I took the time to sit and just listen.
Did she also?
Lexi didn't have to have these conversations with me, but she did choose to. And the goal for me was to understand her, not to debate her. And I had to be willing to be wrong about a number of things. Changing my perspective of society and the way things work was not easy. And processing what my role is in that society was not easy at all. But we committed to getting on the same page before we got married. So let's set the record straight. Empathy is not weakness. Learning to process pain is not weakness. And covering your spouse is not weakness. And if you see that differently, you might just be ignorant.
But do you see how? And I'm just saying, we've went through a lot of their videos, and at least 20 videos I've seen. I don't see it the other way around.
No.
It's like he's saying our relationship had all of these challenges. Trayvon Martin is a pivotal point.
The challenge was me being white.
That's exactly what it is. It's about really him being white.
Yeah, I had to listen.
Sit down and listen. What did she listen to?
I had to educate myself. Nothing. She's right.
She didn't listen to nothing. Right. It's just one-sided.
It's yes, because that's what it is. But this is why that whole woke Marxist mentality is like a cancer, and it drives me nuts. Even though I've got a mixed child, half black kid, however you want to say it, where it's like, I don't think that the black side is like the victim side, or like the black side is like the bad side that needs like placating to. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's like your kid's going to be a victim if you tell them they're a victim, and your kid's going to say, you know what I mean? Like, some things are innate, right? Like Bo's athletic ability, his high twitch muscle fibers. You know what I mean? Like, let's be honest. There's a reason why there's, you know what I mean, more black athletes. Bo's going to be a good athlete. You know what I mean? So it's like, and he's a bright kid. So there's no reason to be like, high score here, high score there, high score here. But let's make sure he knows that he's different.
Right. That's the key.
And daddy's different.
Yeah, that's the key.
It's exhausting.
I would never, like, both of our kids, it don't matter.
No.
We don't live in a world where your color matters. Like, I don't even think about the fact that me and you different colors.
I know, me neither.
I would have to I would have to think about like, oh, we're 2 different colors. It don't matter because you're Corinne to me.
Yeah, I agree.
You're just who you are.
I agree.
And then let me tell you this. The crazy thing about the biracial or mixed couples or whatever is that when we got together, it was Brandon and Corinne. Yeah. There was no, we had our cultures are so different. No, we really have the same culture.
And it was like, when Trayvon Martin happened, we had a lot of stuff to figure out. It's like when we got together and we got married in 2020 and George Floyd happened, we were like, same page.
Yeah, he was wrong. He was crackhead.
That's what I'm saying. None of it. I feel like things
it's
aren't
really-
black and white. Things are right and wrong. And if something's right, it's right. And it's wrong, it's wrong. And that's
But
it.
baby, like we said before, it's really the white person is the problem.
Well,
like,
yes.
The pivotal point in their history was Trayvon Martin. And he had to sit and listen to her.
And George
Trayvon
Zimmerman
Martin wasn't even
white.
killed by police officers.
Or a white person. was
Zimmerman
Mexican.
wasn't even really white.
Exactly.
And Zimmerman, he got off because technically the law was in his
Sure.
favor based on the eyewitness testimony. So
Sure.
it really wasn't some crazy injustice that happened. I think it was wrong. I think the
Yes.
guy Zimmerman should have went to prison.
Yes.
But when you look at the law and you look at the witnesses and what was proven, what wasn't proven, it was really no choice for him to get off. The law says he can stand your ground. Trayvon was beating his head into the ground. Whatever the case may be, the law is the law.
Yeah.
So to act like this is such a pivotal moment where Trayvon is the pivotal point in our relationship. Trayvon is a kid over here that got killed by white.
That you
But
don't
y'all
know.
don't
It got
talk
nothing
about
to do with
black
y'all.
people getting killed every day.
Bye.
Other
That, yes, to me, that was what was kind of exhausting about this. And then, you know, how the first video, they were like, and we don't make jokes about the other's cultures. And we don't let our family make jokes about each other's cultures. And I'm like, me and your black mama, we make jokes about everybody together.
Everybody. Yeah, I heard that too. I heard that thing.
We make jokes about black people.
I've been
and we
married to a
make
white
jokes
woman
about,
long enough where I hear the smoke detectors now.
I'm like,
for
don't
some
you hear
reason.
that, Brandon? You don't
It's
hear
funny.
that?
Let me tell you that.
But how exhausting, and this could just, everyone's different, that's fine. But how exhausting to be in like a relationship where you can't joke about each other's cultures. Like if I was married to an Indian or a Mexican, like, you know what I mean? My sister-in-law is Mexican and we make jokes about each other's cultures. Like this, like living in a Fabergé egg, you know what I mean? Like living in, just being so fragile where nothing is funny. But then I don't think they played it yet. You go
We're going to play
Okay,
it.
okay,
Let's go
play
to
it,
Exhibit
play it.
A and B.
Yeah, play
because
it.
to be honest,
So
when they say we
disingenuous.
don't joke about each other's culture in front of the kids,
No.
it's really white
don't
men
joke
better not joke about black people
Correct.
at all.
Yes.
Now, listen, these are the two clips we found.
But that mentality is the white daddy can't joke about black mommy because white daddy's better,
Right.
right? Because you can't punch down, you can't joke
Right.
down. White daddy's better than us, so he can't make jokes about us because that's not funny.
Watch what they do.
That is so inherently racist and disgusting to me because I don't think black people are better than me, so therefore I can joke about them.
Yeah, it's fair
It's a
game.
joke.
We're all the
It's
same.
funny.
It's fair game. Roll the clip on.
After 10 years, I've never seen Brian do this until today. He's been doing it forever.
Consistently.
You're around my people, my people. I realize that Brian forces adapt.
Not forces, transition. Because y'all not about to Obama me. You know what I'm saying? You know you know that part where Obama's like, going through the line of people and then sees a white guy and he's like, I refuse. That's not happening to me.
And so how in the world do you do this?
Okay, it's actually really simple.
So they go with the whole the white, but it's a pause it.
Yeah.
So you got the white man that
the
goes
white man
around a
with a
black
handshake.
family, and he now got to dap up black people because that's what they do.
But I don't really know that's, to me, that's not like a bad thing. It's like you just get in where you fit in.
Right,
Like if
but
that's
but
what
the thing- but
they
the-
do, this is what we do here.
But
I
the
don't know.
whole
It's-
conversation that even had about that
Yeah.
as if your people are different than my people and you got to dap it up when you come over our house. But
Yeah.
they don't have no videos of her going to the white side of the family. I have not seen no white people in none of their videos.
Yeah.
Nobody from his family. Let's go to the other one where she's making fun of him being white, him running through the snow.
But they don't make jokes about each other's cultures.
Right, roll it.
There's some things you just can't change about people. You're crazy.
You crazy
Can't
white.
take it out of them fully. It's in them.
It's in them.
But you will never see him in a video saying that about her.
Not
They
changing
can't
the
take
smoke
it out of
alarm.
'em.
Not changing the smoke detector.
It's in them. This is beta male energy.
Yeah,
Let
it's
me ask you
bad.
this last
It's
question
bad.
because, like, which one you think is worse? Do you think the white man married to the black woman with mixed kids are worse than the black man married to the white woman? I honestly believe
What do you mean worse?
worse meaning the worst way they raise their kids. Because I almost feel like that with the white man married to the black woman, well, it depends, right? Because
Mm-hmm. it
I think if the white man is married to the black woman
Mm-hmm.
and the black woman is not engulfed in a black culture.
Yes. But I feel like the issue with, and I could be wrong, but I feel like my observation is that mixed kids who've got an issue, you know what I mean, with being mixed, is when they have parents like this, and I could be wrong, it's just an observation, but like mommy is overcompensating or mommy feels a certain way because she didn't marry a strong black man, she married a white man. So now, you know what I mean? We got to overcompensate for the blackness because we don't want you to think you're too white now. You know what I mean? Whereas white women married to a black, it's just like, that's daddy. You know what I mean? There's no, I don't feel a way of like, he needs to get some whiteness in him because it's like, you can shoot guns. You know what I mean? You can hunt, you can fight, you can like do all the things my white dad and white brother, you know what I mean, does. So it's like, to me, you're like this, you are the same as my brother and my dad, like identical, you know what I mean? In a lineup, bam, 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 same. So I don't feel any like, what's the word? Like, I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything. Where it's over there, I'm missing out on having a strong black man leading my household. So I got to overcompensate.
Yeah, but I hear what you're saying too, because what happens a lot of times is that I think that
I'm going to get in so much trouble speaking for black women.
We're regular people.
Yes.
Like, we not stupid and weird.
No.
Like,
I'm
we're
not,
regular.
Yes.
We're regular people. So when I'm around white people,
You're the same.
I'm the same, and I'm not like super ghetto. I'm not like going around your white family with gold teeth in my mouth, and I'm just
Well, no,
such
you're
this
not
weird
coming
person.
around my family like
I'm oppressed.
pronunciating your words correctly so they can accept you with your, you know, loafers on and your polo shirt.
Yeah.
And then we go around we go to
Yeah.
Dallas around your black family and you're just you. And you're comfortable with being you and you have no issue with who you are.
Right, and I'm just me because I'm a Christian, right?
Yes.
I'm a man of God. So I used to be a certain way with gold teeth and all that stuff, but I changed as a man.
Yes.
And who I am as a man is who I am around everybody. So if black people that I grew up with is like, you changed. Yeah, I did. I became a man. And if white people are like, well, you're not like this. Well, so what? That's not me.
Yeah.
So I'm just
But I
me.
feel like I'm the same too around my family and your family.
Right. But you
I
shouldn't
don't like
be.
I
well,
don't change.
You know the
I just feel
difference.
comfortable around good people.
You know the difference because you're a normal person. Like,
Yeah.
be honest, like the music
Whiteness
you like.
is not my identity.
Right.
Blackness is not your identity.
Right, it's not. It's like, I'm Brandon and I like these things, and
Yes.
you're Corinne and you like these things.
Yeah.
And my family also ain't weird. You know,
No,
like my
you're-
daddy and
yes.
them are normal people. Like my daddy
Yes.
was a firefighter and was a fire chief. And
Yes.
so he had to be around diverse groups of people.
Yes.
So it's not like he got to be black and white when he got to be black and white. And,
Yeah.
and like even your dad, like me and your dad, like we both were cops.
Right.
So we
But
got a lot in
brother's,
common.
My brother's covered in tattoos. Your cousins are covered in tattoos. To me, it's just like, I don't know. I just feel comfortable around all people.
It's only when people make a big deal out of it. Like,
Yeah.
meaning that what happens is, and I'm going to shut up, I promise. What happens is the white dude that
Got
kind of
him.
want to be black.
Yeah. But I also
And
feel
he
like
go marry
but
a
he's-
black woman,
But he
and
said he
she-
grew up in the culture, meaning around black people.
Right,
in
exactly.
This, black Pentecostal church.
And he
But that's
kinda-
fine if that's how you feel
Right.
comfortable.
But
If
he-
that's your identity.
But he wants to be black.
Yeah.
He wants to be black, so that's why he with a black woman.
But then
and
you're-
then the black woman, she really don't want to with black dudes like that. So she really rather be with a white dude, but she want to be the white dude that she can control.
black enough.
Or that's cultured. So she can kind of
Yeah.
ease him into the family and all this stuff. That's how I see it. That don't mean that that's true. I don't know these people.
Yeah.
But
But
that's
I
kind of
also
how I
fe-
feel.
But yes, like when, I don't know, to me, when people talk about mixed kids and they're going to have, identity issues and, it's like, yeah, when you raise them from there too, believing as an adult that they're lacking something.
Yeah.
I don't think my child is either boy are lacking in anything.
Yeah.
But that starts with like me as the parent. And if somebody else has a problem with it, that's their problem. That's not your problem. That's their problem.
And I don't look at my boys like, you know what? In this world, because you black, you got to be extra cautious when you get put over by the cops. I'm like, no, if you acting a fool.
But I'm a white girl. I had that talk. My dad was a cop. My stepmom was a cop. And I got the talk when I was 16 and got a driver's
Yeah, but
license.
it's not. You
what
didn't get,
you do when you get pulled
right,
over.
but you didn't get the talk that you're going to get targeted because of the color of your skin.
Oh, no, not
You got
targeted.
the talk. You got the talk that this is how you do when you get pulled
When
over.
you get pulled over, you put your hands at 10 and 2. You make your hands seen. You roll your window down.
Right.
Yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. So when, BLM, Hands Up, Don't Shoot 2020 happened, and it was like, we have to give our kids a talk. I'm like, every kid with a driver's license should get the talk. It's common sense. This is how you act. This is how you behave when you get pulled over by the police so they don't fear for their life.
Yeah, you don't get confused
that's not
about
a color
something. They don't
thing.
know. They don't get confused with what you're doing, and
Right.
it's not really a black thing.
No,
People
it's a
are so
behavior
fake.
thing.
They're so fake because
So
like
fake.
the only way it'll be a black thing is if you riding around like this with
Right.
a hoodie on,
Yeah.
and you riding in the car and it's
then you hide
freaking
your
sunny
hands.
outside and
Yeah.
it's 85 degrees and you like this, and you driving around and you got you like this. And you drive around your car and it's hot and they like, what does this dude got a hoodie
Right.
on for?
Sure.
And you like got gold teeth in your mouth and you like, well, Ashada, why you pull me over,
You
bro?
don't roll your window down.
And then
you're
I ain't
rude.
rolling down the window.
Yeah,
Now I know my
yes.
rights. And
Yes.
that's what's gonna get your ass
Yes.
shot.
Right.
But if you just a regular dude
Yeah. But that
following the law,
yes, but
I
that
was
behavior,
a cop.
that behavior is not good for black or white people.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just telling you,
behavior.
like, as an example
Yeah.
for a black person.
Sure,
And you
okay.
doing that, that's how you get shot.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
like I was a cop. We know the difference between
Yes.
thugs
Yes.
and a regular dude just driving down the street.
Yeah.
We know if you selling dope or you not. We know it. We deal with both people all day. But anyway,
Yeah. I was going to make a joke about a Chrysler 300, but I won't.
I know you're gonna say something racist before we end this show. But anyway, we got to come back. Y'all
I
come
can't
in
help
the
myself.
conversation.
Wait, you didn't play the other
Do
video.
you want the
Are
wifey
you dead?
back? Do you want the wifey back?
I didn't even give you guys my best stuff. I held back today.
We played all the videos, baby.
Oh, yeah, you did. You're right. Okay, you're
See,
right.
she don't even
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
I know how to run
Yeah,
the show. I've been
you're right,
doing this
you're right.
while you know.
Don't mansplain me.
It's called black mansplain you.
Don't blacksplain me.
Blacksplain.
That's what they. That's what
We need
they
a
were
shirt
doing.
called
Blacksplain.
Blacksplain.
That's what she was doing. She was blacksplaining to him why he's the problem.
We need a shirt called Blacksplain. We'll do it next time. But anyway, thank you, sweetheart, for coming on.
You're welcome.
Y'all comment in the comment section. You think Corinne needs to come back, or should she always remain off my show? I'm just playing. I know y'all love her to death, like I do.